All right, Fort Lauderdale, our next contest is in the featherweight division, and it's brought to you by Patriot National Insurance Group. Strength, excellence, and tenacity in the workers' comp arena. Your referee in charge is Frank Gentile. Introducing to you first, fighting out of the blue corner, wearing the black trunks. He weighed in at 149 pounds with a record of 1 win and 1 loss. Representing Club KO from Hollywood, Florida, please welcome RICARDO SURPRIS. And his opponent fighting out of the red corner, also wearing black. He weighed in at 145 pounds with a record of 1 win, no losses, 1 win by submission. Representing Freestyle Fighting Academy from Miami, Florida, he is Jason the Specimen SOARES.
One of the better nicknames in mixed martial arts, Jason the Specimen Suarez, taking on the taller, lankier RICARDO SURPRIS here in the featherweight division of Fight Time Promotions. SURPRIS, just an excellent all-around athlete, has shown maybe some weakness off of his back in his first couple of pro fights, but with a 1-1 record, he's still growing, still learning, still improving. Jason Suarez, already an excellent grappler. We'll see if he can expose some of those potential holes in RICARDO SURPRIS, but it'll be interesting to see how far SURPRIS has come. Alex Dono with you cage-side alongside UFC veteran Dean Thomas. This fight is brought to you by Patriot National Insurance Group. Strength, excellence, and tenacity in the workers' comp arena. The jab, the first strike thrown here in this fight by RICARDO SURPRIS, not quite finding the mark. As you can see, Dean, Jason Suarez is trying to get inside, does there early. Can SURPRIS defend the takedown?
Well, Suarez closed the distance extremely fast, and that was what I think what he needed to do. You know, I mean, he's an excellent grappler, and you know, no need to take a lot of punishment and bang it out with this guy. I mean, he knows SURPRIS is strong, and if he can get him right here where he wants him, then he's going to have a much better chance.
And look how quickly Suarez passes from full guard into the half guard. His grappling, in fact, in such high demand. He's done some training with UFC bantamweight champion Dominic Cruz, went over to San Diego Alliance MMA to work with the champ a little bit, impart some of those skills on him. So RICARDO SURPRIS will get all he can handle tonight.
SURPRIS doing a nice job, you know, keeping his legs high, offering some offense to Suarez, but you know, he's got to be careful here because now he's kind of pinned himself up against the fence.
RICARDO SURPRIS, one of the many homegrown Fight Time Promotions talents, came up in the amateur division. 1-1 in his pro record, both inside the Fight Time cage. Won his pro debut against Hernandez Banks back at Fight Time 10. Then at Fight Time 11, lost to Sean Kukos by triangle choke in the first round. So he's been very active so far this year already. 3 straight Fight Time shows. We're here now at Fight Time 12, Warriors Collide. Remember our main event coming up later tonight. 2 titles on the line. The Fight Time Promotions lightweight title and the ISKA lightweight title. And right now, ground and pound, hammer fists and right hands. Looks like the referee warning Jason Suarez not to punch the back of the head, but RICARDO SURPRIS right now is in a world of trouble. In our main event later tonight, by the way, it will be Mike Bruno taking on Wagner Rocha. Rocha, a recent UFC veteran, 3 fights in the octagon. Jason Suarez right now dropping down as we see SURPRIS on top, but the guillotine cranking it in there is Suarez.
You see Suarez, his transitions are beautiful. I mean, even when he doesn't have a technique, he knows when to let go and when to switch to another one to always maintain his composure and maintain control. You know, he went from, you know, from top position, then he went to the guillotine, and even when SURPRIS was able to get out, he still was able to reverse, keep his composure, and now he's still in a good position.
Suarez still going to work here. I know that the big boss man, Howard Davis Jr., Fight Time Promotions CEO, is watching. Howard, a 1976 Olympic gold medalist in boxing, has been a stand-up trainer to some of MMA's biggest stars in the meantime, including Chuck the Iceman Liddell, including my broadcast partner Dean Thomas. Right now, though, the grappling clinic being put on here by Jason Suarez as he uses that right leg to free up the left leg. Ricardo SURPRIS just doing whatever he can to try and stand up, but there's a rear naked choke. That choke is cranking. An awkward angle to sink it in, but SUARES is trying to control this choke and trying to get the early finish.
SURPRIS doing a good job of not allowing him to create the angle, and he did the best thing he could have did was put his back on the floor, which took away the access of Jason SUARES to get on his back.
This fight has been contested virtually all on the ground so far. A few seconds in the stand-up before Jason SUARES was able to control the distance, close the distance, and take SURPRIS down. Now inside that JM Lexus corner, the #1 Lexus dealer in the world. As SUARES trying to pass the guard again, thinking of getting into the mount. How do you feel that SURPRIS has been doing off of his back so far in this fight?
Well, he hasn't taken a lot of punishment. I mean, there were some moments where SUARES was very dominant, but I think SUARES is just totally looking for the submission here.
Oh, this is trouble.
And he's in a lot of trouble here. Now he's on his back with both hooks in.
Cranking that rear naked choke.
And he's flattened him out. Yes.
Oh, that is tight. And there's the tap. Jason SUARES making quick work of Ricardo SURPRIS. Making it look easy here inside the Fight Time cage. The crowd looking on from a sold-out War Memorial Auditorium in Fort Lauderdale, Florida. Jason SUARES, a South Florida trainee down at the Freestyle Fighting Academy, FFA in Miami, shadowboxing in celebration in the center of the cage. Maybe go over and check on his opponent. It appears he is doing so, but Jason SUARES victorious.
Ladies and gentlemen, the blue corner taps out at 4 minutes, 36 seconds of the first round due to a rear naked choke. Your winner by submission and still undefeated, Jason the Specimen SUARES. And let's hear it for Ricardo SURPRIS.
Jason, very dominating performance. Great ground control, finally finished him with the submission. Was that your strategy going on into the fight?
My strategy was win the first round any way possible. So that was the possibility of a rear naked choke right there, and that's what happened.
Now, prior to the fight and even after the fight, I saw a lot of shadow boxing going on. Were you willing to stand and trade with him if it came down to it?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, the whole training camp, I trained for everything at the Freestyle Fighting Academy. It's the best gym in the country. Ooh, FFA, guys. But yeah, I was down to go anywhere. But the ground was open, so I took it.
The one rear naked choke you had, you didn't have complete back control.
It's like a bully choke. It's like a bully choke, and I expected him to tap because I was dominating him in the position, so I figured he would tap, but it just showed how mentally strong he is. He had good choke defense, and he lasted that choke.
Well, very impressive performance, dominating performance from you. Good.
I'd like to thank FFA, everyone's training me, guys. 411 Pain, all my sponsors, thank you so much. My mom, I love my mom. And Master Marcos, David Avalon, best trainers in the world, guys. Thank you very much for coming out. Next time, we better performance.
Give it up for him, y'all. Jason SUARES.